Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to fishing amongst the dog poop with local marks fishing. How do you do? We've come down to a beautiful picturesque beach which is probably covered in poop, but we're going to have a go and see if we can catch some fish here today. We've got a beautiful evening to do it. We're going to have a go. Targeting the flatfish species again. The flatfish species, I should say. Not the flatfish. The flatfish. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a little go. It's all we're going to do, you know. It's all we can do. Sticker Jan is in the house. Lovely to see you there. With Pascal Van Berlo, how do you do? It's Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. John Young joins us here tonight. We've got a couple of baits ready to go. My only concern is the water is a lot further away than I thought it was going to be. And well, I mean, I know it's a spring tide, but it takes the mick. It's a mile away. So I don't know if I'm going to be spoiled casting out down there. I mean, I got them rods, them reels for the main purpose that they are hard to spool. There's so much line on them, but on this exceptionally low tide, we might have a problem. David Long, how you doing? All right? I'm going to head down there. We've got a triple hook black lug baited on the right, and today I've got mackerel with us as one of our primary baits. Tim Damon's your legend. Pam Bailey is there. So yesterday we had a pretty good hit on a mackerel bait, so we haven't used mackerel for a while, so I've brought mackerel with us. Because the mackerel is frozen solid, I've had to cut a mackerel just straight in half and put the tail end on. But my plan is to fillet it through the night, but I couldn't get a fillet knife through it without probably snapping the knife and slicing my hand, so I've just put it on as half a mackerel. But let's get it in. So we'll get the half a mackerel in first, then we'll get the flatty rig in second. I won't chuck it too far initially, just to see how much line we come back with. That's actually alright, there's plenty of line on there. I could have levered that out there. Let's get the flatty rig in. Looks like there's a massive power cable out there. That's going to be a problem, potentially. I'll have to watch that. Oh, that's a nasty snag. Right, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Please go with me. There we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Right hand rod again. Something just had a little tiny nudge. Is he going to have another go? He's slow pulling down there. Hang on. Let me just get over there in case there's something different. Right, just tried to set the hook on him and it feels like it worked. Might have a fish on. You gotta be kidding me. Size of that. I'll just get the bait back in and I'll show him off. Let's get baited up. We don't want to waste too much time showing those off, or we won't get a lot of time fishing because we're probably going to get a few of them. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we have landed the world's smallest pin whiting. So you can see the colour of the water out there. If I was to mix that up, I mean, it's probably settled out there a bit now, much as that as in the bucket. Spate, yeah. He's a bit too small, but yeah, could be bait on a spare rod one day maybe, but not today. We've only got the two out there. Want a dab today. Yeah, I mean, like I say, with the filming, you've got to be so careful because that's an undersized dab. And if I put that on as a bait while I'm filming live, that'll be a straight fine. Or worse. Yeah, you've got to be so careful as the channel grows what you do. Can't do nothing really. Not that we want to put an undersized fish on, but if we did, there'll be someone watching that'll be straight on the blower to the IFCA. He's using undersized fish shutting down. You'd be surprised how many people want this channel shut because they view it as competition to their channels. What are you doing? What are you up to? Seriously? You might as well come in. Yeah? You might as well just drop in, eh? Yeah? What? You what? You might as well just come in. Wait. Yeah. How tame are you? What's this? What's this? What's that? You ain't too bothered, are you? Yeah. Asking for help, I know. That's the look they got on their faces to fool you into thinking they need food and that. They give it the old, my leg hurts, feed me. And then you end up chucking them all your grub and that, and then they run off. So teams with Philibert. Dry Stuart, how you doing, alright? See if he'll take it. Come on. Hey, yeah. Come on. He's just going to sit there making funny noises and that. Angela, how you doing, alright? Working and watching, thank you. Are you feeling all sorry for yourself for that, Philibert? Got one on our boat yard. Oh, feeding, then he gets in your boat, leaves your parcel on the deck. Yeah, yeah. There are two Filberts. If you listen carefully, you'll hear his noises. Hang on. She does it again. It's looking at something. Oh, another fox over there. Yeah, Ross, it is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, their breeding has already begun. She's constantly making really low pitched noises as the rod gets a tap. Tiny little rattle. Yeah, lovely little thing. Yeah, they are. They're calling. Oh, don't curl up between me and the rods, for God's sake. I don't know if can you hear any of the noises it's making? Oh, you can, yeah. Oi, Filbert. Filbert, oi. You don't want to sit there, sunshine. The noise and the growling, yeah. If that rod goes, Filbert, you're in the worst position possible. Do you realise? I might end up stamping on you, Filbert. I'm pretty quick. Pretty quick, Filbert. There's another one on the right hand side of us. It's mad. Chosen to sit right there. Filbert, I'm going to have to move you, mate. She nearly curled up in the ragworm earlier. Filbert, I need to get some of my rods in a minute. I want to eat my sandwich first so that she don't eat it when I'm out there. She's toodled off. Just eat my sandwich and I'll check that right hand rod again. Yeah, it was chilling. Tripped over a fox, that's it. The fox was crispy. Oh, is that slack line? Slacklined by the target species. Finally. Finally. Yes. There he is. There he is. Oh. Guys, I've had to keep my celebration low key because there's a dude fishing behind us. I just want to leave him to recover in there for a minute, guys, before we show him off. I just want to make sure he's all right. Let's get the bait back on there quick, get it back in. Guys, we've finally done it. It's only taken forever and we've battled through the whiting, but we've done it. I can't tell you how pleased I am. Slack-lined by the little so-and-so. Let's get the bait back in there quick. There might be a few about. That was just after I put the black lug on its own. Oh, finally. Finally, it's happened to me. Priority to get that back in quick. The rods, that is. Beautiful. He's really aggressive. I don't want to get soaked picking him up, but absolutely fantastic. Right, guys, let me get this light on. Guys, thank you so much. We've done it, guys. Cheers. Thank you. Let's get a picture of him. Don't want him to soak me. He's well angry. Put the gloves on. Put this up so my cheeks don't look puffy and fat. Right, come here, mate. Don't get soaked in my hands. Please don't play up. Oh, I can use the new measure as well. Oh, don't. Don't flap. There we go, guys. A beautiful little dab. He's a beautiful size and shape. Let's get him back in the water. Is that a good picture though, guys? We got the rods in. I'm probably behind them and but in front of them, but there he is. Oh, oh, guys, lively. Is that a decent photo we got there, guys? Is the picture blurry or is it okay? Someone get a photo. Yeah, it's all right. We get a photo on the live just by filming it. So I was just wondering if he was in the picture. Was he in the photo? Could I have done with being a bit more to one side or something maybe? Well done, Will. Thank you. It was a good picture, Martin. Thank you. Wicked. We've done it. Right then. So what we're going to do now... What we're going to do... Oh, I didn't bring my GoPro, did I? I don't think. No, I didn't. Oh, what an idiot. Right, we're going to use a measuring stick that Glenn got. So Glenn got me a measuring stick. We're going to put it to its proper use now. So 27s are PB, but I don't think this one's going to go anywhere near that. He might do. Flatty's be migrating into spawning estuaries now. Yes. Yeah. Oh, he's lively. Just want to be gentle with him. So he is 23 and a half thereabouts, or say, yeah, 24. 23 and a half to 24. There we go. We'll get him back in. Absolutely stunning little thing. Big specimens coming in soon. Yeah, he's lovely. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's big, flat, good looking dab. I mean, it's beautiful. It's huge. Yeah, he's lovely, isn't he? Well chuffed. What a stunning fish. Wow, I'm just admiring it because I probably won't see another one for a month. But the way the luck's been going, but he's beautiful, isn't he? Absolutely stunning. It's not quite a place. So he will be one day. We'll be catching place. Right, let's go and get him back in. I'm very pleased, guys. Target acquired. Fairground, thank you very much indeed. It's huge. Let's go and get him back in. We might even bag another one now then. I mean, let's get him in. Beautiful. Little fish. Yeah, there's something there. I thought so. Oh dear. Wow. Mate. No way. We've had another. Let me get that rod back in quick. It's going nuts in there, they're powerful. Done it. Wow. What is it they say, guys? They're like the buses. They're like the buses, ladies and gentlemen. We've only gone and nailed a second. Absolutely fantastic, guys. I can't believe it. We've nailed the second one. Let's get a photo with him quick. Let's turn the old camera on. Light. Let's get a picture, guys. Oh, he came out. Oh, he's strong. He's so strong. He's only little, this one. He's gonna go. There he is, guys. He's upside down. Hopefully that's a good little photo too. Well pleased. Another little dab. Absolutely stunning little fish. They're getting fat now at this time of year. Bit of meat on that. Oh. Was that a good picture too? Was that a good picture too? Please tell me it's a good picture, guys. Did you rub his back up and down? Oh no, I didn't actually. I will in a second. Right, hang on. There's a good picture. Wicked, guys. Wicked. Thank you. Thank you. Right, so really smooth and almost slimy one way. Oh yeah, I can't rub him the other way, he's rough. Well, yeah, well, he's not rough, really. I mean, yeah, he's really smooth one way, but I wouldn't say it's rough the other way, but you can feel there's some scales there. We'll measure him quick and get him in. He's well lively. Come here, mate. You'll be back in a minute. Hold up. So this one is 22, almost 23. Almost 23. Right, let's go and put him back in. Happy days, ladies and gentlemen. The dab are in. What happens when you rub its back? Does it fish? Junior bear. Right. Let's go and get him back in, guys. Well done. Sweet. Right, that's why it was good for me to start packing down early, because the rods are going. Right, here we go. Encouraging signs tonight that the fish are coming back on the thing. And I tell you what's really good, I already know that tomorrow's tide is exactly the same as tonight. There's no change. The wind's the same, the wind direction's the same, the temperature's the same. Does that mean the fishing will be the same? I really hope so. This feels interesting. There's no way we're going to hit 3 in a row. I need to get water in the bucket quick. Oh, I don't believe it. They're coming on the feed. You've got to be kidding me. Man. believe it. Wow, guys, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. It's dab after dab after dab after dab. That is a fat dab. That is a fat dab, guys. I can't believe it. The fishing has come on. Let me get that rod back in quick, guys. Hang on before we do anything with him. All on the bottom hook. There must be millions of them out there now. Absolutely unbelievable. Dab after dab. I know, yeah. One more cast. This is a fat one. He's absolutely huge, this one. Let's see if we can get a photo with him. He's going to be a handful, I think. He's just really fat. This is a big dab. Please don't play up. Oh, he's going to go. Let's just try and get a photo with him. He's really fat. I mean, he's not massive, but he's fat. Absolute quality. Is it a good picture? It's a good photo, guys. It's all about the photo, isn't it? It's got to be. It's going on the thumbnail. Beauty. Ooh. Right, let's get him measured up. They always fight when you put them down. Right, let's get him measured. See what this one weighs. Good fishes. Good fillets, yes. Oh, Huey, Sweeney, you legend. Thank you. Hang on, let's get Veronica out. Huey, you legend. Absolutely amazing. I could feel it on the rod. I knew that was a dab. This one coming in. I'm getting used to that weight of them. He's got yellow on him. Or like gold. Wow, he looks amazing. Huey, you absolute legend, mate. Thank you so much indeed. joining us for some top quality dab fishing now that I've got to go. Typical, isn't it? Unbelievable. I better get this weighed up before that rod goes again. Whoa! Sorry, measured. See if he's going to play up. He's not going to stay flat. He don't want to do none of it. 25. 25? Well, just below 25. Stunning. The golden dab, rare species. Yeah, he's got gold spots on him. Let's get him back in. Let's go and release him. Good job you never packed up, Will. They're coming in now. Oh no, don't say that. I've got to go. I've got to go. But the good thing is, guys, tomorrow night's tide is exactly the same. There's no difference. So if they're here now... Oh, hang on. That rod's going to go again. There was just a little rat there. It is. Let me get this one back in before another comes in potentially. Well guys, that was a busy finish, wasn't it? It's a good thing we're finishing early because we're all going to need the rest because tomorrow night we're going for it. I will see you guys tomorrow. In 1 second we are done. Guys, have a wonderful evening and I will see you on the next Local Marts Fishing tomorrow night where we're going to smash the dab. I'll see you there, guys. Ross, take care. Michael, take care. We'll see you tomorrow. Cheers, guys. Bye for now.